There's something really appealing about a super compact motorhome that's easy to drive, affordable to own, and still gives you the essentials of home on the road. That's exactly what the ARI 458 Pro Campervan is aiming to deliver, with a strong focus on flexibility, customization, and simplicity. This little camper comes from ARI Motors, a German company known for its electric vehicles and a simple, different electric approach. It's built on their existing ARI 458 Pro platform, which already supports dozens of different body styles. Now, they've turned it into what might be one of the smallest motorhomes ever seen on European roads, and it's fully electric too. In terms of size, it sits somewhere close to those tiny Japanese K-campers people often admire. It's designed for micro-camping at its finest, meaning it's just as comfortable navigating tight city streets as it is cruising through scenic countryside roads. You get a compact footprint, basic self-sufficiency, and just enough comfort to make short trips enjoyable. The design includes a cab-over section, giving it that classic compact camper look while maximizing interior space. But here's where things get interesting. Despite offering around 2.8 square meters of interior room, the camper doesn't actually come fully built inside. Instead, ARI delivers it as a blank canvas. That means you get to decide how the interior looks and functions, whether you want something minimal or a fully equipped setup with a bed, kitchen, and storage. It's a cool idea if you like customizing your space, but it also means extra time, effort, and money. The company does mention that a ready-to-use version will be available, but so far, there's no real preview of what that finished interior looks like. So what makes this tiny camper stand out? A big part of it is the size. At just 3.82 meters long, it's small enough to fit into almost any parking spot or campsite. Despite that, it still offers about 1.85 meters of headroom, so most people can stand inside comfortably. Even in its standard version, it comes with a decent list of features. You get a 15 kilowatt-hour battery, an electric motor, power windows, a touchscreen with a backup camera, and Bluetooth, central locking, a heater, solar panels, an auxiliary battery, and a full water system. There are also upgrade options like a larger battery, more solar capacity, air conditioning in the cab, and additional customization for the body and interior. Now here comes the bigger catch. This isn't technically a full-fledged motorhome in the traditional sense. It falls under the L7E category, which is more like a light electric utility vehicle. That means it has less than 20 horsepower and a top speed of around 74 kilometers per hour. In real-world terms, that limits where and how you can use it. It's perfectly fine for city driving and short trips, but it's not built for highways or long-distance travel. So while it gives you a sense of freedom, it's more about quick escapes and nearby adventures, rather than cross-country journeys. Range is another limitation. The standard battery gives you around 120 to 180 kilometers, while the upgraded version can stretch to about 230 kilometers. That's enough for weekend trips or short getaways, but you'll need to plan carefully and stay relatively close to home. Pricing starts at around 23,350 euros for the base version, which is relatively affordable for something in this category. With upgrades, especially the bigger battery, you're looking at closer to 33,000 euros. Still, compared to many traditional campers, that's not a bad deal, especially when you factor in very low running costs, estimated at just 4 euros per 100 kilometers. At the end of the day, the ARI 458 Pro Campervan isn't trying to replace a full-size RV. It's more like a compact electric escape pod for people who live in the city and want an easy way to get out and explore without going too far.